How's it going, everybody? Miguel Quiles here, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to the Mitakon f/0.95 lens. We're going to shoot some portraits here outside on this very cold New Jersey afternoon, so stay tuned. Welcome to the breakdown. I'm Miguel Quiles, and I'm outside right now, and I want to show you how I shoot some portraits using the Mitakon f/0.95 lens. You heard right, f/0.95. It is going to be amazing, lots of bokeh. It's a really excellent lens. This is going to be used on my Sony A7RII mirrorless camera. And one of the reasons why I really love this particular lens is that it's super sturdy. It's made of metal, so it's kind of a very heavy, chunky piece of glass. And I'm actually going to take it off the tripod here. But it's a very solid lens. On top of the fact that you can shoot at a ridiculously wide open aperture, it's just a really excellent lens. And so let me give you guys a little bit of an idea of what the setup is going to be. I'm using the A7RII, which is a 24 megapixel full frame mirrorless camera. I'm going to be shooting this on a tripod, and part of the reason is that as I was doing some test shots prior to hitting record on this video, some of the shots, it's really hard to get your portraits in focus when you're shooting at such a shallow depth of field. So one of the things that could really help you out is using a tripod. So I have a Benro, this is the FTA29C. It's a carbon fiber tripod, very lightweight. So this is what I'm going to be using to keep everything very steady. And as far as the rest of the setup here, I have a Kupo Stand, I have a reflector stand, and I have a Phottix Tri-Reflector. So this is just basically adding a little bit of light to her face, giving you a little bit of an extra catch light in her eyes. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's starting to snow a little bit. Hopefully that will add a little bit of extra magic to these portraits. But let's take a look here at the settings. And I'm actually, again, shooting all of these portraits wide open because I want to show you what f/0.95 portraits actually come out looking like. All of these are shot at ISO 100, and I'm going to keep these at 1/1250th of a second. So that's going to be my shutter speed. These are all in auto white balance. I'm shooting in RAW. So once I take these into post-production, I could go ahead and I can adjust it to whatever white balance I would like. But with all that being said, that's the setup. Really nice and simple. We're actually shooting out in front of the woods here. It's a really easy backdrop. You can find this anywhere. And we're gonna take some portraits and I'll show you guys how these come out. All right, here we go. Perfect, hold that right there. Awesome. And one of the other things I wanted to mention as well is that this lens is a manual focus lens. So don't let that scare you, because one of the awesome things about shooting with a mirrorless camera is the fact that you have a feature called focus peaking, and you have focus magnification, which I feel like it's a topic that is going to deserve its own Adorama TV video. But to give you a brief overview, basically as I look through this viewfinder and as I twist the manual focus ring to get the shot in focus, everything that's in focus lights up. And in this case, it lights up yellow because that's the way I have it set up in the camera. So basically what I'll do is I'll take the focus, put it on her eyes, I'll twist the manual focus ring until I see her iris light up yellow. As soon as I do that, I just take the shot and I'm ensured that her eye is in focus so long as she doesn't move backwards or forwards, or I don't move backwards or forwards. So to help that half of the equation, that's part of the reason why I'm shooting on this tripod. But again, this is a manual focus lens, so you're gonna see that I'm twisting the manual focus ring to get her in focus. The other thing is you have to let your models know when you're photographing them with a manual focus lens, because oftentimes they're used to autofocus and they're used to just moving around, and they'll kind of like do one of these numbers as they're posing. You want them to settle into a pose. So whatever the pose is going to be, have them hold it until they hear that shutter go off. And you have to instruct them of that, because if not, you're going to have a lot of shots that are going to be out of focus. So again, with that being said, let's go ahead and take some more shots. Perfect. Very nice. Hold that. Beautiful. Love that. I'm going to move this here. And I'm also trying to make sure as I take these images that I don't have trees growing out of the back of her head. So I'm moving my tripod, and because it's a carbon fiber tripod, it's actually very easy to pick it up and move it around as you need to. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, love that. Move this here. Excellent, hold that. And again, I'm using focus magnification, and 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, awesome. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And one more, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Oh, that wind. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Nice. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right, folks, so there you have it. We're out here shooting portraits with the Mitakon f/0.95. Super easy, just one reflector with a stand. Again, you don't even really, if you have somebody with you, they could actually hold the reflector for you and make this so much easier. But if you have to go and lone wolf it on your own, bring a reflector, bring a stand, and you're good to go. Hopefully you guys see it's super easy to take really interesting, really nice portraits outdoors without a lot of gear. Make sure that you subscribe to Adorama TV for more great videos. Be sure to also check out the Adorama Learning Center to read articles and reviews on your favorite photography products. And thank you so much for watching the breakdown. I will see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.